Good morning, students. We will continue our chapter Employment. Today we will discuss causes of unemployment in India, slow economic growth in Indian economy. We have already discussed about GDP and employment. The rate of economic growth is very slow. This slow growth rate fails to provide enough employment opportunities to the rising population. Supply of labor is much more than the available employment opportunities. Number two, rapid growth of population. Constant increase in population has been a grave problem of India. It is one of the main causes of unemployment. Faulty employment planning. The 5-year plans in India have not been designed for employment generation. The plans could not stop the migration of rural population into urban areas. The plans were unable to encourage use of labor-intensive techniques of agricultural and industrial production. Plans have failed to put due emphasis on employment generating programs like development of dairies, fishing, poultry farming. Insufficient infrastructure facilities like power, transportation, communication, roads have greatly hampered the expansion of work opportunities. Number 4, excessive use of foreign technology, lack of scientific and technical research at home. Due to its high cost has resulted in excessive use of foreign technology, which has led to technical unemployment in our country. Lack of financial resources, the expansion and diversification program of agriculture and small scale industries have suffered because of lack of financial resources. This has been accompanied by increasing government control of economic activities. Increase in labor force, population explosion. Stage of Indian economy has added young people to the labor force who are seeking employment. Government and employment generation. Manrega. We have discussed earlier in the chapter Poverty. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005. In 2005, the government had passed an act in Parliament known as National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005. It promises 100 days of guaranteed wage employment to all rural households who volunteer to do unskilled manual work. This scheme is one of the many measures the government has implemented to generate employment for those who are in need of jobs in rural areas. Direct employment. The government employs people in various departments for administrative purposes. It runs industries, hotels, transport companies, and hence provide employment directly to workers. Indirect employment. When output of goods and services from government enterprises increases, then private enterprises which receive raw materials from government enterprises will raise their output and hence increase the number of employment opportunities in the economy. This is the indirect generation of employment opportunities by the government initiatives in the economy. For example, when a government-owned steel company increases its output, it will result in direct increase in employment in that government company. Simultaneously, private companies which purchase steel from it will increase their output and thus employment. This is the indirect generation of employment opportunities by the government in the economy. Yes, friends, employment generation programs. Many programs that government implement with the aim of alleviating poverty through employment generation are called employment generation programs. We have discussed in the chapter poverty. Aim of employment generation programs to provide employment, to provide services in areas such as primary education, rural drinking water, nutrition, assistance for people to buy income and employment generation assets, development of community assets by generating wage employment, construction of houses and sanitation, assistance of constructing houses, laying of rural roads, development of wastelands or degraded lands. Thank you.